Hey butterflies, it's your girl Pam, and today we're going to talk about letting go. Letting go when your children are grown and giving them some of that responsibility. Well, butterflies, been a challenging week. I think I come on here saying that all the time, either with me dealing with the weight loss or dealing with my kids or dealing with work or whatever. But, that's a part of being a single mom, having to juggle so many things with, only one head and a whole lot of hats that I have to wear. But I wanted to come on today and talk to you about letting go, trusting that they have the tools to be able to be grown-ups, to be adults. And so I had to put a deadline on both of my girls. As most of you know, the twins are 21. They'll be 22 in January. And I wanted to at first just give them a little bit of responsibility so I could be able to show them as I was, as they were still under my roof, and be able to kind of show them how to do things. Well, at 21, you don't have to listen to your parents. You do as far as the house rules and things of that nature, but you don't have to take my advice. You don't have to. And that's a hard pill for me to swallow. Y'all heard me talk 100 times about the bumps and bruises of life and trying to save them from having to hit so many of those. And, sometimes it gets hard. So, I advised both of them in January that they will be now responsible for their own car insurance. They will have to get their own policy. Yes, they're under 25. Yes, I know it's going to be expensive. However, I'm tired of taking my paycheck to finance your bad behavior, whether it's getting speeding tickets or whatever. And my insurance continuously goes up. And if you don't have enough money because you want to do this or you want to do that, then, I end up having to pay the rest of it. So I am not going to continue to fund your bad behavior. There's consequences in life. If you don't pay the light bill, guess what? The lights go off. If you don't pay your mortgage or your rent, they put you out. And it's hard for me. I don't want to do it, but I keep telling myself, if God were to take me today, this would be a much harder pill for them to swallow. So in January, they've already been paying a portion of the car insurance, and let me give them credit where credit is due, paying a portion of their car insurance. They pay their own car notes, but I collect them. I collect this stuff, and you're not having to pay it out each month. I collect it because I co-signed, and I'm a little scared, I'm not going to lie, that it won't get paid if, a new outfit, or I need some hair, or I need my nails done. And so, you're young and you want these things and you want immediate gratification. And so I was scared, but all of that's being turned over to them in January. They'll have their own car note policies, and they're coming off of my cell phone. So they'll have to get their own cell phone bill, separate policy from mine. So, hard. I don't even know how I feel about it. Bree finally told me that she understood why I was doing it. Key, not so much. Not so much. but they'll be fine. I've given them a great foundation, and I know that they will be fine. I would rather them learn these skills under my roof, and when they go out on their own and get apartments or houses or condos or whatever they want to do, they will then know that these bills come every month, and they really don't care if you do or don't pay them. If you don't pay them, then there's consequences. And so I'm having to bite the bullet and make myself okay with this. And I've cried. I have. But it's now affecting me and my stress level, and I'm trying my best to work on my own personal health. And so I had to make the hard decision to let go. Let go. Cut the umbilical cord and let go. So if you guys have let go and how you handled it, I would love to hear your comments. I was talking to my carrier, my cell phone carrier, and the representative was so sweet. She was like, they lasted much longer than my mother allowed me to last. She started at 17 telling us that, this is your last year. And at that point, we were off at 18. And so tell them they got a good almost 4 years after I did. So, and I was, gone from home at this point. And the bottom line is that I just got tired. I got fed up. Grown folks in grown folks' houses don't always mix. And when you think you know more than I do, then, little by little, it's probably time to ease your way on out. And I know that that's the next step. And I'm going to have to be okay with that. I will never tell them that they can't come back home. I just want to prepare them that they never have to come back home. So, guys, leave your comments below. If you've had some things that you've had to do with your kids that you didn't quite want to do, as far as whether it's bills or telling them to exit left, I would love to hear about them. And please make sure you subscribe. We would love to have you a part of the butterfly family. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. We'll see you next time, butterflies. Love you.